Hello, welcome to the demo session of IntelliPayroll and intelligent payroll software. IntelliPayroll is 100% compliant with all the government rules and regulations with respect to PF, ESIC, PT, LWF, bonus, gratuity and income tax. All the e-submission files are automatically generated by the payroll software, that is PF ECR, ESIC online statement, Form 16, ITNS 281 Challan and 24 QR. You can upload 24 QR generated by the software as it is. When all these files are automatically generated by the software, you need not go to any consultant or do not have to use any other software for your compliances. More than these reports, we have 100 plus reports with respect to the compliances and payroll reports required by HR and accounts department. We also have TDS projection report so that employee doesn't have to come to the HR or accounts department for checking their TDS liability. They can log into their employee portal and check their TDS calculation in the TDS projection report. So once admin logins to his admin portal, the dashboard will be visible. On the dashboard, if you are on the SaaS model, that is if you are using software as a service and you are paying rental every month, then the balance amount in your account will be shown here. Every 15 days, the software will prompt for backup. If you are on SaaS model, the backup is automatically taken by the software twice weekly. But still, if you want to be assured, you can take backup by just pressing the button over here. If you have bought the license version and if you are hosting it on your own server, then you need to take backup every 15 days or any other duration set by your IT department. Once you open the dashboard, you will be able to see the leave applications sent by your employees through their employee portal. Any employee to be confirmed in this month will be shown here so that you can be assured that the employees are confirmed on the same day. Similarly, if anybody has resigned, then their full and final needs to be done. So those records will be shown here of the employees whose full and final needs to be done. If any reimbursements are applied by the employee through their employee portal, then the pending reimbursements application would be shown here. Similarly, for TDS tax benefit, if any employee has applied for concessions, then those concessions or investments will be shown for approval to the admin. If any loan is set against the employee or any deduction set for the employee like LIC premium, housing loan, then if the deductions are stopped in this month, then those deductions would be shown so that you can intimate the employee that so and so loan or so and so premium has been stopped in this month. So all these applications would be applied by the employee through their employee portal. Leave application, reimbursements, income tax concessions can be applied by the employee through their employee portal. All these applications would come to admin for approval. The leave applications can also be sent to the admin and line manager for approval. This is the employee portal. If I have to apply leave, then I can send mail to my line manager also. The line manager can, through his mail, approve or disapprove the leaves. The line manager doesn't have to log into the system. He can do it through his email itself. So I can select a leave type. Either I want to go for full day or half day. I can select a date. I can give reason and I can apply leave. Here, these are the leave applications which are still pending for approval. So I can re-email to my line manager or HR manager. If approved, it will be shown here. Yearly leave balance is also shown here. I will come back to the admin portal. So this was all about the dashboard. On the right hand side, you can see any special day events like employees' birthdays coming or wedding anniversaries coming. So all the upcoming events will be shown here. Then holidays coming in this month will be shown here. And a graphical representation of the company branch wise will be shown here. So this is a simple dashboard which can be used by admin to know what really is pending now so that he can proceed with his payroll calculation. Now I come to the masters. So first we look at the company masters, then the employee masters. In the company master, we say the basic details of the company plus the signatory information can be shown here. PF settings can be done here. So the software comes along with it with standard PF settings. If you want to change, you can change it on your own. Then gratuity settings, ESIC, other information like is TDS applicable to the company or not. Here the software can automatically calculate TDS. So if you want to disable the automatic calculation of TDS, you can just deselect this so that the automatic calculation will be stopped and you can manually upload TDS amount every month for each employee. HRA configuration, payslip configuration, what all things you want to show in the salary slips, what all things you don't want to show in the salary slips can be set here. And then the software sends emails on leave application. So the leave applications mail can be changed. The from name of the mail, the from email ID of the mail and the signature of the mail can be changed. Similarly, portal activation, if you activate employee portal, then the mail is sent to the respective employee. You can change the mail of the employee portal activation. So this was the basic setting in the company. Now we go and check other settings which we have under company. We can define leaves, holidays. If you want to credit monthly leave, then you can do so. We also have annual leave credit facility. You can define weekly off at the company level or at the employee level. So this is the company level. You can define deductions or compensation heads here. Okay. You can also define the statutory allowances or earnings which we give to employee. For every head, we need to define a operand name. It's a 2-character abbreviation which is used in defining formula, which I will be showing you in the later part. So this was all about the company masters. We come to employee master. In the employee, we save all the information of employee with respect to payroll. So this is the employee master. We have classifications on branch, department, designation, class, employee type, whether contracted or not. So you can generate reports with respect to these classifications, the PF, ESIC numbers. If you have given any asset to the employee, which can be marked here. So while full and final, you would come to know what all assets are to be taken back. The documents submitted by the employee can be mentioned here. We also have document submission module where you can upload documents of the employees like the Aadhaar card, address proof, ID proof, any other document which you like to upload, you can upload it. So here in this case we have 3 documents: employee photo, passport and PAN card. So you can upload these documents. Any other documents which you want to upload, you can upload it in the other document section. The compulsory document submissions form is here. So for example, you have address proof, ID proof as compulsory documents to be submitted, then you can mention so. And in the employee portal, these documents which are not submitted by the employee will be highlighted. Under personal information of the employee, we mention the address, emergency information like blood group, contact person in emergency, educational information, family information and identity proofs. Then previous employer information like what was his past experience in previous companies, so we can mention here. Bank details, so we have cash mode, check mode and bank mode. In the bank mode we can set the bank, branch and the account number so that we can generate bank advice automatically from the software every month. So this was the basic information of employee. Now we come to the salary part of the employee. So what all things are applicable to that employee can be set here. We can do it at the company level also, or we can do it at the employee class level also. But for an exception, if that class is having PF, but only this person doesn't want to go under PF, then we can deselect PF for that employee. Other allowances, so what basic he is drawing or what CTC is drawing can be mentioned here. And any other allowance if you want to mention, you can mention here. You can also set a structured formula. Say for example, HRA is 20% of basic. So we can create a formula which I will show in the later part. In that case, you don't have to mention HRA value here. Directly in the formula, we will set HRA is 20% of basic or 20% of CTC or 20% of gross. This amount shows the actual gross we are giving to the employee depending on the structure you have created. In the concessions part, we can select concession and take tax benefit. Employee can do so through his employee portal, which is to be approved by the admin. Once admin approves it, the employee starts getting benefit of the concession. These are the most used concessions defined. If you want to define more concessions, you can do it on your own. So here in this case, I will select ATC. I will say LIC premium. Declared amount is say 1 lakh for the entire year. Declaration date is say 5th of September and I save it. So employee Sunil will get ATC investment concession of 1 lakh rupees in the year end 2016. This can be checked in the TDS projection, which I will show you in the later part. If the employee has joined your company in between this financial year and he has drawn some taxable income from his previous employer, so according to 12BA form, you can mention these details so that in this company his TDS calculation is exact. So this was about the employee masters with respect to salary. I will go to other sections of the employee. Arrear calculation. Software can automatically calculate arrear of the employee, arrear on workday or arrear on salary. If an employee's arrear for a day has to be calculated, then we just need to mention the date for which we have to calculate the arrear and it will calculate arrear for that particular day. If already the attendance is not saved, if attendance is complete, then we cannot add a day because he was present for the entire month. If there is an increment in the salary and the management says the increment is with respect from previous month, then you can give arrear on salary for the entire duration. So in this case I am calculating arrears from January 15 to January 16 and it will calculate arrear for each and every month for each and every component. Okay, so this is the arrear calculation. If I save this, in the next salary cycle, the employee will get arrear. Any other compliances to be met on this arrear will be done. PF will be calculated on arrear on basic DA. Income tax will be calculated on the total arrear. So your compliances will be met in the software automatically. We can also calculate arrear for all the employees automatically. Thank you. We will go to the next section.